Hello, and we're at the Galloway house, and now we're in the attic, and it's got its own light, and we're going to come up, and this floor would not have existed at the beginning because of all the additions that the family did to the house, and we're going to be kind of exploring the different roof lines and exterior walls. So here is a picture where in this area that did not exist, and this is dated 1874. This was found in a plat book. Whether this sketch is 1874 or just from one plat book to the next, but this date of 1874 is at least kind of around what we're looking at. I'm going to set this down. Now, the attic is a work in progress. So you're going to see not so clean and neat like we do for the other rooms. And we have, and I'm going to say that it's warm up here because we know hot air rises. And later, we're going to go see the air conditioning unit for this house. Now, here is a room that obviously we're still working in, and it's got some hooks here where the family might have put like winter coats or other things and stored things up here in the off season, you know, or any of the other kind of things that they might have stored up here. And again, this would have not have been in that picture. Now here's roof line, and there's a chimney up there. We saw a chimney. Here's roof line here. So here's a peek. And we come this way, and we're looking at, here's the peak of coming this way, but it was cut into for that addition, and we're going to come this way first. And so here's where a wall was, and there's two different floorings, so we know this is a wall that existed at one time, and this was the roof line. And then this came in, and right now we have the mannequins in here, and then here's an exterior wall with this roof that came on after that one. And then this roof came on after this one. So we see a lot of progression, a lot of changes that take place in the Galloway house. So it was not something that was just built the way you see it. It was a work in progress over many decades. And we'll let you see, this is where we're storing Chief. And we've got another box that we're going to, more preservation box that we're going to be putting him in. And we're going to store him with his original rug too. And then here we come, and again, here's that angle of this roof. And a stairs was made to be able to get into the other section. And this is another exterior wall. So this, again, was the roof, and there's the wall. We're coming into another section of the house. And here, when we did the smaller part of the attic, we had these are the arched windows that we had shown. And then this looks out on the log cabin here and into the parking lot. And then look back this way, and you can see that angle of that roof, the exterior wall, and the, you know, all of that kind of mishmash in the corner there of all the various roof lines coming together there. And again here, we can see angles here. We can see cutout here. And now we're just under the cupola. And this, you look out onto Old Pioneer Road. So now we're just under the cupola and just over the tower room where the sewing and children's toys are. And then under that is the grand entrance hall. So that's all of the layers that come to here. Well, then we've got one more, and these are very narrow. This goes up to the cupola. And that's what's coming up. We'll take a look all around. And so we've had the shutters would be closed up in the winter, and it's very warm today. And before there was preservation efforts. The preservation efforts put storm windows over the windows. So even if you open the window, there won't be any airflow coming through. But at one time, before that, you would open all 12 of these windows. And I was here before this happened as a volunteer, and we would open the windows up here. It could be 100 degrees out, and yet the house was nice and cool. And this is the air conditioning unit. And then let you take a look out. The one view that everyone wants to see is when we're up here in the cupola, looking out on Old Pioneer Road, and you're in the highest part of the Galloway house that you can stand in. And then there's this little ladder here, which I think only fits a 10-year-old child. But very small ladder going all the way up, and you can go actually into the very top of the roof, but that's a very small trapdoor. And you'd have to be very small to fit in. But then, here's the air conditioning unit, and here you've gotten the view and the attic. So have a great day.